again YouTube, it's Tricky Ricky here again, and I am going to bring you today a short video, and I promise this time it's going to be short. Just a little hack video actually on the Shimano M6000 brakes. You'll have seen on my previous video I did do a hack on the SLX brakes, which is pretty well known on the forums actually if you want to search that one out. This is one I came up with myself, and just basically gives you on the fly, on the move reach adjustment from the M6000, which by standard you don't have. You have to do that with an Allen key. So I'm going to show you that now. Here we go. So this is my Canyon Neuron on, and I'm going to zoom right in to the brake lever. Hopefully you can see this and pick this up on the detail. If I zoom in just there, you can see I've actually got a small plastic knurled thumb screw on the Allen key point where you actually adjust the reach adjustments. If I zoom out here and just turn this, hopefully you can see that's actually adjusting my reach. Turn it back in, and that's adjusting my reach back in. So this is something I fiddle around with and had to play around with, and basically I found these little plastic I think they were M3 cap screws with a knurled edge, and I also came across a bonding or a plastic welding system called Bondiq, which I bought. It cost me about £20, and I've effectively plastic welded this thing into the Allen key hexagon. And I'm going to show you the Bondiq stuff. I'll see if I can get right in closer there. There's actually a join. I'm not sure the camera's going to focus in on this, but there is a very fine plastic weld wrapped all the way around. So it goes all the way around, which is actually really securely holding that in place. It's going blurred as I zoom in. So what I'm going to try and do is take a macro image of this so you can actually see it. I'm going to cut to that now. So hopefully you've seen images there, both brake levers, so you can actually see that I've got on the fly reach adjustment, which is something I think that you don't normally get that with the M6000 brake, and it's part of the reason that many people actually upgrade to the M7000, because you get that reach adjustment whilst you're on the ride, and that comes in beneficial if you start to lose basically lose a bit of modulation, or maybe your brakes are in need of a bleed and they start to go a bit spongy whilst you're out on the trail. You can simply adjust your reach just to prolong your ride a little bit more, and it doesn't mean that you're having to stop to get the Allen key out to actually adjust your reach. You can do it on the fly. So it's a really good hack. It works really well. I've also done it to my girlfriend's Canyon Nerve AL, which is hung up there next to my Escape. Hopefully you can see that there, doing exactly the same thing on the Deore. The other thing I did is, to do this, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to actually damage the brake lever. So I actually did one and then snapped it off again with a pair of pliers. So this is, you can actually remove this. It's not damaging or permanently damaging the brake lever at all. It's not actually being glued into where the Allen key goes, so you're not compromising where the Allen key fits. You're actually just kind of doing a weld around it. And I'm going to show you the stuff that I've used to do this, the Bondiq plastic weld. And I think I've got one or two of the old plastic little screws knocking around. So I'm just going to show you what I actually bought on eBay. So this is the kit that I used to carry out this hack. The little plastic cap screws there, you can see the 4 on the right hand side are the ones where I've actually tried sticking on as part of my test in various ways, just to make sure that it wasn't something that was permanent and that I could snap it off. The one on the left there is actually an untouched one. And if you can actually have a look at this one in my hand, if I can zoom in, let's get it under the light so you can see it better. It's just a tiny little M3 cap screw with really fine threads, and basically what happens is it pushes in to the hexagon of the adjustment bolt on your brake lever just there, and it's the threads on this little cap screw that actually give, so you get a nice firm press fit and almost a nice click as you push it in. And what I actually did is I cut the threaded part of the cap screw to length, and eventually found out just exactly how short I needed to cut it to get a nice little fit, so it kind of does look like you've got a nice fitted, almost like purpose made type adjustment screw there. The other thing, this stuff really is incredible. It's called Bondic. I think there might be one or two of the brand names on the market, but basically it's a plastic weld adhesive. You actually put the weld on using this very, very fine and precise applicator. This black section is a cartridge that you can replace. So you actually put this on kind of like this in a very, very precise manner. And then when you're done, all you do is flick this switch just here to activate a UV light, shine the UV light on the adhesive or the weld, and after 4 seconds that weld is like concrete. It really is that good. I just happened across this stuff, this Bondic stuff, by accident. I thought I'd give it a try. It was actually when I found this, it gave me the idea of actually carrying out this hack. I can tell you 100% this hack, it does work. These things have held up on both bikes that I've done it on, and they've been brilliant. And I've no doubt that if I needed to, I could actually snap that little cap screw off and I'm back to the default brake lever setting. So there you go, that's my little video for the day. It's kind of a 2-in-1 video. So you've got the hack on the brakes and you've got a little review of the Bondic plastic weld as well. If you like the video and if you like my other videos, hit that bell for those notifications, hit the subscribe button. Let's try and get my subscribers up. I think I'm about 8 at the moment. I'm very much a fledgling YouTuber. And hit the like if you like the video, and many more of the comments like this. I can't really get out much riding at the moment because of the coronavirus, so I'm just going to think about doing these little hack videos and maybe a little short review videos. My last couple have been really, really long, so I'm going to try and keep this and other videos as short as possible. If you liked it, give it a like, and I'll catch you on the flip side.